Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if not, simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So, what I see here is you reflecting on this cup. Okay, now this is a very deep connection, a very special connection you have with someone that it has brought you heartbreak. The heartbreak is behind you. It's behind the chair, but it's still with you. You still think about it. You still remember it. You still feel it, and that comes from the tower that you're sitting on here. It seems like with that person, with that connection, and this is very powerful. This is a very deep soulmate connection. With regards to that, you hit an obstacle. Okay. So you hit an obstacle. We have you over here again in the Two of Cups, but you walk away from this, or they do. I mean, this could be your energy or theirs. I feel it's kind of like, I'm strongly picking up this is you who walked away from from this connection. Because you may have made a judgment call, or you were too quick to judge. Why? Because of the Nine of Swords. You see, okay, this is how it works with that Nine of Swords. It's a lot of imagination. Something was eating at you, and maybe you did have a little bit of information, but you didn't have it all. And so the imagination steps in to fill in the blanks, but it's, it's illusion. It's not real. It's an assumption. And so, but it can be so strong that you believe, you're believing this is true. Anyway, what happened was you walked away because of that. You judged too quickly, what I feel. I mean, it could be the other way around, could be the other person. I'm picking up your energy here because I have you here as this King of Coins. Yeah. And so you walk away from it. There was recognition for some reason. You believed you had to come up with a new plan because that one wasn't working for you, is what I get here. Looking to the future, there was a lot of worry, so you decided to walk away and come up with this new plan for your happiness, because this one was causing you a lot of heartbreak. Something happened unexpectedly in that relationship with that tower. It could have been something that was, it just could have been as simple as something that was said, but that caused you alarm or a lot of concern. Yeah. And rather than get clear on it, you may have assumed what they meant, assuming what somebody else is actually thinking or feeling. All right, so there seems to be, okay, you could have been looking at it like, well, maybe this is all just an illusion. It could have been that it caused you a lot of confusion. It could have been that you, or it could be that you are seeking clarity for a situation back here that has caused you a lot of confusion. You can be feeling defensive here with the Seven of Wands. It could be also with this Seven of Wands, you took a stand back here because you weren't sure, perhaps, what that person was feeling or what their intentions were because of something that happened unexpectedly. Somebody could have actually picked a fight back there. Let me see. You could be, either you are a very strong-willed person, or they are, you're up against that type of person. Yeah, this is somebody who can blow hot and cold, and the change happens really quickly with this person. Yeah. The empty cottage. The empty cottage is fear, jealousy, loneliness. It could be reflection. The empty cottage is a lonely place, okay? And it's like a manifestation of very angry energy, in which she definitely is upset here. So she's angry, she's defensive because of something that happened back here. It's why she walked away, she or he, okay? It can represent our fears, or the fear that controls someone who feels bitter, who feels jealous. It's like a self-destructive, damaging behavior. Now, the cottage is locked, and if it is not acknowledged that change is necessary, then the anger, the bitterness, fear, resentment, loneliness, whatever has put you here, will continue to manifest until the key is found and action, of course, is taken. If it is left neglected, then the house just becomes darker and more isolated. This card asks to reflect where this angry energy is coming from, or this fearful energy, or the bitterness, whatever this is for you. If it's from within, then you need to search for the source and work to change it. If it's caused by an outside influence or someone close to you who is behaving badly, then you may need to reconsider your relationship with that person or situation and take a step towards moving into a healthier direction. I mean, it could be that this is what you did exactly, or are about to do. You see, This is you, and you're in a situation, or you were, or you're thinking of this situation, where it's like you're unhappy. You feel left out in the cold. You feel alone. Exactly what this cottage card was describing. But you're sitting there, you or they, sitting there waiting for someone to come and rescue you, praying for this to happen, or praying for a way to be shown to you. It's like sitting down, which is what they're both doing here, sitting down in defeat, deciding to wait for someone to come and help them out of this situation, when in fact this card actually says that if you're unhappy with your situation, then you need to rescue yourself. You need to get up and take action, which most likely is what you did again here in that Seven of Wands. And so what are the results of that action? Well, there's news coming in that's going to make you happy, that's going to bring relief to this situation. We see it here in this new beginning, igniting the flame. You're expecting, perhaps, this is somebody who's sitting down, not showing how they feel, and they are expecting a storm or a response or someone to come to them. It's like the ebb and flow of the water, of the tide. Here we see him sitting down here I'm going to say low tide because this is how it's being shown to me. So they're sitting down here, and they see it coming back. So it's something they've put out. They're waiting for it to come back, or are expecting. And maybe they're more expecting a storm, because maybe they think that somebody was trying to trap them with the netting that we see here. But whatever they may not be expecting this happy news. There's interference that comes possibly here from the divine that's going to step in. Yeah, most definitely, because the wheel is here also, and I have an angel on this card here of the Eight of Wands. Yeah, see, look, waiting on the results. Really tempted, actually, to reach out to somebody, but kind of holding back. And so this person actually does come to you, or a message comes that brings relief to a very tense situation, I feel, or what was a very tense situation. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's a card of union, love, reconciliation, harmony, balance. Okay, it is a very strong mutual attraction to a soulmate. We have this, Forget-Me-Not card, which is a card of new beginnings, growth. It is a spring flower that signifies a fresh start, emotional growth. This person, believe me, they have not forgotten you. This is not over. We have the sun, which again, brings relief to this situation. If you were currently having problems, the sun speaks to overcoming these problems. It speaks to happier days and greener pastures. It's clarified also by the sun, which is a card of, again, you know, a card of plenty. It's a very warm and happy card. Whatever you're working or have been working towards will pay off with the sun, the work that you've put in. Overcoming difficulties. It is ultimately that light at the end of the tunnel. And so you took an action here, possibly because he would have done it impulsively, and that's what I was picking up here, that maybe jumped to judgment without having all the facts. Removing yourself, pulling back, drawing back to heal. You may have had a sudden realization with the, my gosh, you've got 3 sun cards here, goodness, and a realization that maybe you did jump to judgment, that, you know, maybe you should go and get the facts, which is exactly what's going to happen here, you or them. But we have the Knave of Cups coming forward. And I feel like you don't have to go to them. I feel like they're coming to you. Somebody is coming to speak about their feelings, possibly what upset them in the past. That would be you, I would imagine, depending who's who, of course. And the 2 of Cups again. 1, 2, 3 times. And the Wheel of Fortune. So an emotional decision. A profession of love, I feel, an expression of one's feelings, speaking from the heart, and a new opportunity is swept in with the wheel. You must decide whether you wish to go another round or not, but from what I see here, I feel that you do. These are yes cards. They all say yes. So, a new, fresh start for this situation. Explanations are given. Somebody speaking from the heart. Yeah. We see it again here. 4 of Swords, another repeating card. Again, the same Queen looking at the cup, thinking about the cup, thinking about offering the cup. And in the same breath, fear of, you know, this putting an end to this pain of the 10 of Swords, and kind of fearing what might be hidden or lying in wait. So in the same breath, you're not quite trusting, but I feel that this is what's going on in the mind before this person arrives, before this explanation arrives. I feel like once that happens, it makes everything better, easier. It's like when you, it's like you holding your breath and then releasing it. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.